Shalom Aleichem. We're going to read some more from this wonderful book that is telling about the last days of Moshe, the man of God. So it's written on Moshe in the last day of his life that when he was alive and exist, he was strong and powerful. He had the power to achieve everything he wanted. But when it was his time to pass from this world, so he was looking for someone to ask for him mercy for him. And on that it's written, Betachanunim yedaber rash, a person that feels poor, he's begging for mercy. And it's written that there is time for everything. When it was the time for Moshe, for his greatness to be seen, so he went to Egypt to redeem the nation of Israel, and it's written on him, Ha'ish Moshe gadol me'od b'chol eretz Mitzrayim. The man Moshe was great, very important and known in all the land of Egypt, and now he had to beg, like that it's written, Va'et chanan ba'et ha'i, that he was begging in that time for Hashem, begging. He felt the need to beg. He did not have the power to save his own life. In that time, he said, Adonai Elohim. He called Hashem in two names, also Adonai and also Elohim. Why those two names Moshe mentioned? To teach us that Moshe revealed that thing to us, to let us know that in those two names the Creator created his world and the man in judgments and in mercy. That it been said, Vayitzer Adonai Elohim et Adam, that Hashem created the man, and it's written again, Hashem Elokim, Adonai Elohim, two names. Uminayin, and where do we learn that those two names are one of mercy and one of judgments? That it is written in a different place, Adonai Adonai El Rachum V'Chanun, the name of God that is written here twice, the name Adonai, that is the name that is written Yud, and then the letter Hey, and then the letter Vav, and then the letter Hey again, is the name that represents mercy and kindness. El Rachum V'Chanun is the God that is merciful and kind. Here you can see that the name of Yud Kei Vav Kei is the name that represents mercy. And about judgment, you have the verse that is saying, Ata hachilot alarot li gvuratecha basne. Moshe said to Hashem and called him Elohim, in the name Elokim, called him to show the greatness, your powers in the burning bush. So that name, Elohim, is a name that represents the judgments, the power of Hashem. And now, in my elderness, when I'm very old, I'm asking mercy for your people, your flock, that you will forgive them and atone for them. And please spare your slave. Moshe is begging and asking to be saved, that Hashem will not take his soul. Please don't be as a king, flesh and bone king. Because a king that is human, flesh and bones, when he has a slave, so when the slave is young and he is already as a hero, strong, he loves him. But when he will get elder, he hates him. A person cannot love someone like a slave or something like that for many, many years. Like in a certain time, like it's enough for him. We're not talking about family, we're talking about a king and a slave. So like when the slave is good, running and doing great things, so he cares for him. But when the slave is not functioning so much, so the king doesn't care for him. So Moshe is asking from Hashem, don't be like that king that when the slave became old, so he doesn't like him anymore. Don't throw me when I'm old. Al tashlicheni le'et zikna. And then we'll keep on interpreting verses that Moshe said to Hashem. Et godlecha, show me your greatness. Those are the 10 commandments. Ve'et yadcha chazaka, and your strong arm. Those are the 10 plagues that Hashem sent on the Egyptians. El asher mi el bashamayim, because who is God like you in the sky, uba'aretz, and in the land. You created everything, and it's in your hand to kill and to revive. And there is no one to do your actions that you in the future known to do. You will be the one to revive the world, to bring the resurrection of the dead, and no one else is able to do so. And why Moshe said so many things, why Moshe is begging so much to Hashem? Because Moshe assumed that if the people, like now this holy book is explaining to us the reason for Moshe begging for his own life. Why did Moshe beg for his own life? He assumed that if the people of Israel will want to sin, he will be able to stop them. And on that it's written, Bashamayim uva'aretz. He wanted to say, there is one God in heavens, and there is no one but him. But Moshe is asking, let me make the world know on the grace of your honor for the generations to come, that I will tell them that by me you opened the sea, and you gave the Torah to the people of Israel, and you brought down bread from the sky for 40 years, and you brought up water from the well, and you brought out bread you brought out for them water from the rock. So now, if it's good for you that I will represent you for the generations, let me not die, just that I will live. Moshe is asking, Va'asaper ma'aseyah, and I will tell the stories of Hashem, I will tell your actions. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him, it's enough. If you will stay alive, people will fall to a mistake, and they will worship you, and will make you to be their God, and serve you. This is the most amazing thing that we can understand, that people are idolizing even human beings, because that people don't want to work hard and they don't want to believe in an unseen and hidden mysterious God. They rather to choose a human being and to worship him as if he was God. So Hashem told Moshe, people will start worshiping you. People will not understand that you are a man. They will think that you are so godly that you are a God. So Moshe answered to Hashem, Ribono shel olam, you already checked me in when you made the when the golden calf was made, and you cancelled it, and now I shall die. So Moshe is admitting that the people of Israel were able to fall into that trap of worshipping someone else, and he realized that they are capable of that failure of worshipping a man or some kind of idol, and therefore he did not want, God forbid, for that mistake to happen by him, so he was more prepared to die in that aspect. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to Moshe, Moshe, who is your father? Moshe answered him, I am the son of Amram. Hashem asked him, and Amram is the son of who? Moshe answered, Ben Yitzhar, the son of Yitzhar. And Yitzhar is the son of who? Hashem is asking. Moshe is answering, the son of Kehat. And Kehat is the son of whom? Hashem is asking. Moshe is answering, Ben Levi, the son of Levi. And all of them, Hashem is asking from who they came out. Answer to him, from the first men. So Hashem asked him, is one of them is still alive until today? Moshe answered, everyone died. So Kadosh Baruch Hu answered to him, and you want to live? If everyone died since the first man until now, Why do you want to live? So Moshe answered to him, Ribono shel olam, the first man stolen and ate what that you did not wanted him to eat, and you decreed on him death, the punishment of death. Me, I never took anything from you with no intention. I did not steal anything. And also you wrote about me, Moshe, my slave, in all my house he is loyal. So why are you punishing me for the same punishment, in the same punishment that you punished Adam? Adam took the apple, the forbidden fruit. We call it an apple, but we don't know which kind of fruit it was. He took the fruit from the tree of knowledge, and you punished him for that. But me, I have not done that thing at all. So why are you punishing me in the same punishment? So HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Hashem answered Moshe, you think that you are more righteous than the first man and his generation? Moshe answered to him, yes. Adam Harishon, the first man, and Chava, the snake, tempted them, convinced them to sin. And me, I revived dead people through the snake. I controlled the snake for him not to be able to kill me, just I was using it to heal people. HaKadosh Baruch Hu answered to him, do you think that you're greater than Noach and his generation? So Moshe answered to him, yes. Noach, you brought on him and on his generation the water of the flood. And Noach did not ask mercy for his generation, but I told you that if you will not forgive them, please erase me from the book that you wrote. So I am different than Noach. So Hashem asked Moshe, and do you think that you're greater than Avraham, that I tested him in 10 kinds of tests? So Moshe told him, from Avraham came out Ishmael, that from the seed of Ishmael, hundreds on hundreds of thousands of your children will be killed. Throughout the generations, the children of Ishmael killed thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of Israeli people, Jewish people, and from lost tribes of Israel. So he found the lacking in Avraham to save himself. Told him Hashem, do you think that you're greater than Yitzchak? So Moshe answered, from one of his children came one of the ones who will destroy your temple and will kill your children, the servants and the Levites. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu, from the children of Esav, of course. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him, did I told you to kill the Egyptian? You also killed someone. So did I told you to kill the Egyptian? So Moshe answered to him, and you also killed all the elders of Egypt. So do you want to kill me for one Egyptian that I killed? You killed all the elders, all the firstborns. Look at the nature of Moshe, how strong and stubborn this holy man is for purposes that are highly and divine. He does not stop. He fight with Hashem till the end. Like Hashem is telling him, but you killed the Egyptians. He's telling Hashem, but you also killed the Egyptians. Well, amazing to me, amazing. So Kadosh Baruch Hu told him, and you think that you are like me? I am killing and I revive. Are you able to revive like me? And you don't remember how much honor I honored you? You told me stand up and I stood up. You told me come back and I came back. And also for you I changed the order of the sky and the land. That usually the sky are bringing down dew and rain, and the land to bring out bread. And you told me, I don't want that. I want the sky to bring bread and the land to bring out water. So I did that for you, like that it's written. Hineni mamtir lachem lechem min hashamayim. Here I'm bringing down bread from the sky. And I said, Ali be'er anula. water of the well come up from the ground. And also Hashem is answering Moshe, I wanted to give you life, and you told me I don't want, I want to die. And also you told me, will there be a creation that that the ground will open its mouth and swallow? And I fulfilled your words, and I did what you asked me to. Like that it's written, that the land opened its mouth and swallowed Korach and his people. Also I said that everyone who worship idols will be killed. And when the people of Israel sinned with the golden calf, I wanted to kill them for that, and you did not let me, and you forced me to forgive the people for their crime, and I forgave as you asked me to. And not only that, Hashem is explaining his reasons to Moshe. Also the Torah is being called after me, that it's written, Torat Adonai Temima, the Torah of Hashem is innocent, is complete, and I called it after you, that I said, remember Torah Moshe Avdi, remember the Torah of Moshe my slave. Also, the people of Israel are being called after me, that it says, Ki li b'nei Israel avadim avadaihem beni bechori Israel. The children of Israel are my slaves, they are my children, my elder ones. Hashem is saying, and I called them also after you, that it says, Veizkor yamei olam Moshe amo. Remember the days of the world, Moshe his people, like his people are him. And not only that, just also that I spoke with you in speech, in talk, in two ways, that it says, Vayomer Adonai el Moshe, Vaidaber Adonai el Moshe, that Hashem was telling Moshe and Hashem was talking to Moshe. Also you spoke with me be'amira, in talking and in speech, that it says, Vayomer Moshe el Hashem, Vaidaber Moshe el Hashem, you were talking to me and you were telling me. And ani en lefanai achila u'shtiya, I'm not eating and I'm not drinking, Hashem is saying, and I made you like me. That it said on you, that you were with Hashem for 40 days and 40 nights, bread you did not eat and water you did not drink. Also I am God, and I made you as God as well, that it says, Re'eh netaticha Elohim leFaro, I made you God to Pharaoh. Also, I have prophets, and you also have a prophet, that it's written, Ve'aharon achicha yiyeh neviecha, and Aharon your brother will be your prophet. He is your prophet. Me, there is no creation that can look at me, Hashem is saying. Also you, that it says, that people were scared to look at Moshe, because his face was shining. Also, I said to you that you will see my back and my face will not be seen to you. And also it's written about you that the people of Israel looked at your back and was not able to look at your face. In 22 letters I respected the Torah, and in all of them I respected you. I sent you to Pharaoh, you took out the people of Israel out of Egypt. I commanded you on Shabbat and on the covenant. I gave you the 10 commandments. I covered you with a cloud. I gave you the 2 holy tablets made out of stone, and you broke them. I made you an individual in the world. I brought the Torah through you. I respected you in a higher level than 70 elder people of Israel. So after all those things that Hashem is explaining, Moshe came back and admit on everything and explained to Hashem, Ribono shel olam, you gave me great power, you made great favors with me that I cannot even tell 1 out of 1,000. And all the world, they know how much you increased me and respected me. And all the world, they know that you are Adonai Echad v'Yachid be'olamcha, one God that is alone in your world. And there is no one but you and no one as you. And you created the heavens and earth. You're the first and you're the last, and no one can praise you. if you think that Moshe is stopping here from his requests to stay alive, so you're totally wrong, but you're going to have to stay patient for the next time we're going to read from this wonderful book. Thank you. My name is RDMC with the Muna Project, all the nations with me. Close your eyes, just breathe, see the truth. Don't chase the fake world, don't buy the fake news. Be yourself, your own true self. Don't let no one take our natural wealth. See the good, no fear, no despair. Cherish who that you are and share. Source of power from an endless spring. Light of courage. In yourself,
they can kick you down to the ground. Hold yourself up till you are, put up your crown. King of the Creator, holy soul inside. Focus on the spiritual and you shall